Welcome, Legion, to the Jason Callan channel.
Hi, Spoof. How you doing, Spoof? Hey, my Legion. How y'all doing today? Back with another movie review, and this one is the newest VHS movie, and I've been a big fan of the VHS series. There's good stuff in it, but it ends anticlimactically. I mean, and I'll go into detail further. I mean, this one is more because usually with VHS, it's like horror and sci-fi blended together. This one's more sci-fi than horror, right? And to Shutter, I mean, it's definitely worth watching, Spoof, but it ends, in my opinion, ends anticlimactically. That's just me. And then, like someone says, another mid VHS movie. I looked at it on Rotten Tomatoes. With critics, it got 90%, but with audience members, it got 59%. Basically, I mean, I'm going to go through Wikipedia on this one. They have a wraparound story. It's like 5 segments with a wraparound story, which is a frame narrative, right? And it revolves around this guy buying these two, guy from Reddit. He bought like these 2 video sets from a flea market, and the tapes had video evidence of an alien encounter, and that one tape had proof 1 and one tape had proof 2 in it. And basically, it's like a documentary about about this one house that became like urban legend in Canada, the Farrington House, and it talked about like alien encounter with like a gray form, right? And they said it was proof of extraterrestrial life. And then it goes to like this thing called Stork, and there's a bunch of babies disappearing, right? And this police unit dubbed Warden gathers late at night, and they go to this the location of the missing babies, right? And they start seeing all these ETs, extraterrestrials, but they look more like zombies in this one. They look like that one guy, that one possessed guy in Evil Dead 2. They look a lot like him. I thought they were zombies at first, and they act like zombies, but they're supposed to be extraterrestrials. And they all have like this one bandage on them, and it's like a big police shootout with them. And ends up with like this stork monster. Now the stork monster looks stupid. I'm sounding like my dad now. It looked really stupid. That's the biggest problem with that show. I mean, but it's still really good. The police shootout, very violent, very bloody. I mean, there's decent gore in this movie, but I mean, yeah. I don't know, Kevin. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. They got a Spirit Christmas store too. I don't know this year or not, buddy. This year's been kind of weird so far. Um, that was the first story, and then they go to alien. I mean, the alien, the abduction documentary again, because that's a wraparound. It's like in between all the 5 main stories in the movie, right? And it talks about a bunch of Chinese immigrants who were well off and purchased a house in the late Victorian era, and they sold it. But the guy, the one owner, the one kid that was still the eldest son, was still in there. He disappeared. He was starting to experience these night terrors and stuff. And then it goes to the Dream Girl, which is shot in India. And this one girl, like a Bollywood sensation. And this one, they talk about like that new Joker movie having like musical numbers in this. There's actually a real musical dance number in this from a Bollywood thing, right? I mean, pretty detailed, and then they cut it off and they say like, well, these paparazzis after this girl, and they go to like the studio filming this movie, and then she goes to her trailer, and the guy hides in the trailer trying to get a photo of her, and then it turns out like what ends up being like she ends up being something that she's not. I don't want to give away, but I mean, it ends up being very gory too. It's pretty good. Usually, it's like with these movies, like there's like a giant encounter and there's a big bloodbath. At least some of these ones were. Um, And then they go to the alien abduction stuff, and they show clips from the movie Devil Girls from Mars, the sci-fi movie, and also they talk about the book Whitney Strieber's Communion, right? Talk about the populated gray areas, and then it goes Live and Let Die, which I think is really funny, and it revolves around these skydivers, right? And these skydivers, they're celebrating this guy's 30th birthday. They have like this video camera, and then all of a sudden they see the plane gets really shaky, right? This is probably really a good story, right? The plane gets really shaky, and they discover a UFO outside the plane, and not like the Twilight Zone one. And then you see like these military aircraft going after it, and then something happens. They destroy, and then you see the alien coming aboard the plane, and then like the plane blowing up and descending, and like these guys descend in this orchard, and there's like this big thing with the alien chasing these people and stuff. It's really a good episode. Really good episode. Yeah, Whitley Strieber gets a shout out. Yep, he gets a shout out. Yes, he does. I mean, the one thing, okay, the wraparound thing, it was like a documentary about alien abduction. If they would have just edited that part out and just put it together, they could put it on YouTube and it'd be a believable show about alien encounter. Until like the ending part, well, you know. But he gets a shout out in the movie, right? And then it goes back to when it goes back to the alien abduction, and they talk about like this YouTube channel called Cordo Digital talks about like faking UFO stuff, and they show clips of like they talk about Orson Welles and the War of the Worlds thing, and they show clips of oh no, that's after part 4, sorry. But they talk about like this court that showed like how like digital stuff is done, and they mentioned Boston Dynamics too, and this robot and stuff. Next is Fur Babies, and it's supposed to be like a doggy daycare center called Doggy Dream House, and the lady there reminds me of Annie Wilkes. Oh no, they don't do it. They don't probe the highlight Whitney. No, they don't do that. It's meant the book's mentioned in the movie. And then they have something called Fur Babies, like this doggy daycare center. And this girl's so much like Annie Wilkes from the movie Misery, right? And this is a really bizarre one, but funny too. Some people might think it's stupid, but I thought it was funny. She runs, I mean, something like that. What was that? Baby. What was that in Demonic Toys? That baby Oopsie Daisy. It reminds me of that girl that did like that YouTube channel about like the babies and stuff. About like like the real life doll channel. It reminded me a lot of her, but I mean it's like Annie Wilkes. Oh yes. Communion was awesome. Yeah, I know. That was so good. Yep, that was so good. Anthony my baby. Anthony my baby. And it revolves around, I mean, she's like takes care of these dogs. It's an ambush. It was. It was. That was so cool. They mentioned that in the movie though. And the Fur Babies is like this girl is using taxidermy, and this one like thing about cruelty to animals wants to infiltrate her thing, and these guys go undercover, and it turns out like she's using taxidermy to turn using animal parts to turn humans into dogs. It's actually kind of funny, I thought, but bizarre in its own way. But she's so much like Annie Wilkes in the movie, and she's with her brother that's all messed up and like mute, right? Ambush of the anal probe, yes. Ambush of the anal probe. And it ends with like a porch pirate getting what they deserve, right? That's what ends like. And then it has a more of the alien documentary, and they show clips from War of the Worlds, and also you know that they talk about Orson Welles and stuff. And that's when they mentioned Boston Dynamics. Next is the one called Stowaway. and it revolves around this girl that reminds me a lot of Vegan Dolls. She reminds me a lot of Vegan Dolls, but I mean, Vegan Dolls is much cooler. But she reminded me of that, and this girl's like left her husband and kid behind, looking for this UFO. This big lining of lights in the Mojave Desert, right? And she's in there trying to shoot like a documentary type thing. And they interview some people, and they show like this one keychain that becomes like a big part of the movie. And it turns like she wanted to film something, but she filmed it over her daughter's birthday. And she says, "Well, I'm a really shitty mother, but there'll be other birthdays." So I mean, the damage was already done about that. And it revolves like she sees these lights, and then one of the lights comes down. Now this is a problem where like the dark camera work actually hurt the movie some. I mean, I had to watch a second time because I didn't know what was going on. They had like a line of like these 5 lights all like aligned perfectly, and then one drops down, but it was hard to see, and then she drives after it though. Hi Estrella. Hi Australia, how you doing? And what happens is they show like I thought it was like the reflection of her in her mirror of her truck, but there you see a light and you see like it looks like a like if you see like a windshield if it's raining and stuff that look like that, but it's not. It was the alien ship. Then it opens up, she goes inside it, and then it gets better after that. The lighting gets better, and she's inside the spaceship that cuts her. And then or like they have like these strings that make this loud sound. It cuts her, and then like these like dust mites, something like that, comes down from the ceiling and heals her, right? And then later on, it turns her to it takes her off in the space. Now, I think that was that they should have saved that. That should have been the first entry in either the skydiving segment or the stork segment with the giant shootout should have been at the end. Because that was pretty, it was really cool how they did it, but it was like, it should have been the first story, in my opinion. Should have been the first story. And then they end with like footage that guy took inside the house. And that was pretty anticlimactic too. I end up just looking like a tube, not an anal probe, but like oral one with like just showing like his voice boxes, and then ends in like some like a very modest rock song. Because I mean, the last one had like Danzig's "Long Road Out of Hell." Because they had like that in the last VHS. They had like that "Descent into Hell," which I didn't think, which I thought was I thought it was kind of lame. I didn't care for that one at all. They should have moved that stowaway to like the first main story of the movie, and either move Stork or the the skydiving one towards the end. Maybe skydiving towards the end, or the Stork with a police shootout, which is in my thumbnail, by the way. Towards the end, overall, I think it just ends anticlimactically. I mean, like I said, like for Rotten Tomatoes, it's definitely worth watching, right? Definitely worth watching, but Rotten Tomatoes critics gave it 90%, but audience members gave it 59. Usually it's the opposite. I gotta see what Horror Minds Bonnie thought of the movie. Like I said, the stork monster is incredibly stupid looking, but I mean the story is really good aside from that. Overall, as a whole thing, I probably give the movie a 7 out of 10. It wasn't as a lot of stories were good, but they should have put like that stowaway at the beginning and then done a little something to make that ending of the last segment with the ending a little bit better, because that was so anticlimactic though. It just shows the guy's voice box going in and out like that. It's like, and they don't. I don't want to see anyone get up the butt or not like that. But I mean, that could have been better. That could have been tightened up some. Do the tighten up. Yeah, like I said, This won't be the longest live because I have a premiere in 20 minutes. But you don't want to see it. It was like oral thing. You see the guy's voice. It ended on that. They could have done something to make it a little more dramatic. It's so anticlimactic, though. But it played like a really straightforward documentary about sci-fi, and that might have been anticlimactic to people too. But I thought it was interesting. Oh, they found it out. Oh my God, Bullhorn Bay Seth. Everyone found it. Oh my God. Oh no, that's crazy. They found out the lawsuit. Oh my God. But the movie, like I said, they could have made the actual alien encounter with that one guy that was in the house a little more interesting. Oh, Bullhorn Betty, I guess there was lawsuits against her for like protection of protect what do you call it, like what do you call it, like protection order, oh, what do you call it, restraining order, like a restraining order, or like a restraining order if like Boy and Betty was like threatening this family, right? Yeah, order protection, yeah, you go, order protection. And she's like a tragedy people, like this missing kid, yeah, this missing kid. And then they said she was not allowed to talk about any more in the trial. They had like a civil court hearing, and then she keeps doing live. She keeps doing live. I guess like Seth and everyone filed another lawsuit. Seth and everyone filed a lawsuit against her. Yeah, it's crazy. That's what happened with that. Is going to throw herself in jail. I think she is. Well, she kept doing. She kept doing live. She did it on live today, and then she started talking about who's the other girl? Yeah, I know, Asamar. Who said? I can't remember the other girl. Yeah. She did another live at someone else, another trial. Let me look on here. I can't remember. But the movie, okay, VHS Beyond, it's like a 7 out of 10. There's lots of cool stuff. They should have put Stowaway at the very first main story. Made the alien encounter at the very end a little more interesting towards the very end, just a little more of a wow factor, because it was like anti, right? It just went through the guy's mouth some. And then like the stork with the police shootout towards the end, or that one with the skydiving towards the end. And those are two stronger stories. Just to give a little more of a big ending. Oh, Lalani. Now, what was that about? The Lalani story? Let me see. I can't remember what that was. Because there's another trial going on. But most of that's about like what was that? Let's see, Bullhorn Betty. I have subscribed to her. Oh, Wolfman trailer reaction. Wolfman's on. Oh, trailer reaction. They're redoing Wolfman. That might be okay. Let me see. Subway spicy chicken sandwich. Bullhorn Betty. Let's see. I was subscribed to her, but in the newest case. But she talked about Sebastian Rogers again. Yeah, it's a sleuth interview, Lalani Simon's trial in Savannah, Georgia. And then she did a thing about Sebastian Rogers again, Lalani Simon. She's going to get herself in big trouble, though. Oh, no, little boy. Oh, no. Yeah. Hi, Shawnee Mac. How you doing, buddy? I'm doing a live movie review, buddy. But just, I got a live, premiere video coming up in like 15 minutes. Yeah. Hi, buddy. Shawnee Mac. Yeah, Mac Attack. Well, she might get locked up. She won't be quiet. And then, like, she had like that big trial say like she needed to stop talking about that. She says, I have a way around it. And what was that? What was that video? I can't remember. It was like, well, she kept talking about Leilani Simon and stuff. Clear Seth Rogers, Sebastian Rogers matters. Going to see the house. That it's like, I'm sure that okay, Sebastian Rogers. I'm sure they woke the beast. Oh yeah, don't fret. We have after she was told not to no more. I mean, videos different about like, yeah, she had. Oh, awesome. Yeah, she said she had a way around it. Yeah, she said she had a plan. I didn't watch all of her talking stuff though, but that's crazy. That's so crazy. I mean, she's a true tragedy pimp. You know, first time we really talk about Bullhorn Betty on a live stream. I might not have any guests up. I'm just talking about here. I'm going to be ending it. Well, I still got another 15 minutes. But no, it's crazy though. But VHS Beyond is like a Shutter exclusive. It's good. I mean, it's like, oh, they filed something against Grady's watch. Really? Oh, wow. Hmm. See, I don't know as many of these people as you do, Samar. But the whole thing's crazy, man. The whole thing's crazy. But the movie's pretty good for the most part. It's not nowhere near the best VHS movie. They should have switched some stories around because it just ended anticlimactically. I mean, it was still cool how the wraparound story ended, but it didn't have like a big pop. It just kind of fizzled out. You know, they didn't do no anal stuff, which is good. Yeah, try to shut everybody up. I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are. But I mean, the whole thing is crazy. Maybe I should I put Bullhead Betty in the title? I asked Samara about that. Let me see. I said, should I mention Bullhorn Betty talking the title, or is that a bad idea? I don't want to get, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, bad idea, okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, they had Alien Probe, yeah, okay. Okay, I won't do it. But they had it's supposed to be an alien encounter. They're supposed to have anal probe, but it wasn't anal probe, it was the oral probe. Like they put their fingers down the guy's mouth and he showed his voice. Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. I won't mention the title. Okay, cool. But like I said, oh shit. Yeah, but it started anal probe. Yeah, and he was mentioned in the movie. They talk about his book Communion. And okay, what does this, Samara? There's like okay, and this is a horror sci-fi movie, and they had a wraparound story. This guy buying like these two VHS tapes that said Proof One and Proof Two. It's an anthology with different stories in it, and most of the stories are like sci-fi. But there's one called Doggy Daycare about this girl named Annie Wilkes who runs like this doggy daycare center, and she ends up turning humans into dogs. It's pretty weird. She uses like animal parts to turn humans. It's really bizarre. But a porch pirate gets what they deserve, you know. But she acts like Annie Wilkes. It's supposed to, yeah. I mean, it's really weird. It's really weird. I mean, it's supposed to be funny. It's kind of funny. I mean, that's what I just saw that today. I just saw it today, and she acts like Annie Wilkes. I mean, there might be segments of the story. Her promo of the story is kind of funny. I don't. I mean, you might like, you might not, but she turns like she has a thing on doggy daycare and like this some PETA group, right? But comedically wants to come and infiltrate her house, and then like she captures the two people, the guy and girl, like locks them up and treats them like dogs. So bad dog, like that, right? And she uses like animal parts to turn them into animals. It's really weird. It's really weird, but but done funny though. And she acts just like Annie Wilkes from the movie Misery. But most of this is like UFO stuff. Mostly it's all UFO stuff. And like they have a real alien encounter from the story. Yeah, it was crazy. It was. I mean, that's why I was watching today, you know. I mean, but I think they might have an ad. They might have like different clips from the movie on YouTube. I might send you a clip or two. If they have definitely have the ad from her like doggy daycare, but it's pretty funny, you know. I mean, they don't show any animals getting hurt or like that. I don't know if there's a new American Horror Story. 'Cause I haven't been following it. Because with the Covenant, I was following Covenant, and then the last few episodes, I missed them. Yeah. Oh, you haven't seen one advertised yet? Because I missed that, and then, I mean, remember seeing all of the first two seasons, and then they had Covenant up, and I missed some episodes, and then they got lost. I missed the last few episodes of Covenant. I watched a couple with the one with Lady Gaga in the hotel. I watched that, but I didn't follow through with that. I didn't see the circus one. I heard the circus one is supposed to be really good with the clown and stuff. Yeah. But if I see clips, they might have clips of Love the Covenant. I missed like the first like the last three episodes of it. But it was really good what I saw of it. Let me see if there's clips of VHS. I'll send it to you. I can't play it on here. VHS Beyond clips. Let's see. Beyond clips. They might have clips from it. I like the doggy daycare every time. That'd be a funny clip. Oh, the carnage count. Yeah. The official trailer. It's coming out October 4th. I really like a lot of the VHS movies, but I mean, oh, the music video. They have the music video. Yeah. VS Beyond 2024. I don't know about that. Return to Greatness. But for most part, I liked it. But I mean, they have some clips. I don't know if they have the doggy daycare. Let's see, doggy daycare or doggy dream house. It was like a boarding house for dogs. Let's see, doggy dream house. That part was crazy. No, they don't have it. Oh well. But I mean, a lot of the Lovely Dark and Deep. Boy, that looks creepy. But I mean, I lost track of a lot of these VHS ones. I mean, because some people didn't like the VHS movie. See, I didn't see the freak show yet. Freak show I should probably watch that. The first one. Yeah. Well, I think like the last 40 minutes of that new VHS kind of falls apart. Yeah, Joker 2 was well the that Terrifier 3 is like making more money than that other one did. I think, yeah. No, oh, you like the first half? Because I started watching that. I didn't follow through with it. I didn't watch that the Freak Show one. I heard that's really good though, spoof. I heard nothing but good things about it. You know? But I mean, for the most part, I thought VHS Beyond was really good. I give it 7 out of 10. Like the last VHS one, yeah, you gotta follow through. I want to see Small. Me too. I want to see Small 2 too. Oh, you didn't like it last? Did you like? I remember seeing the last VHS movie, and I thought like the sequence in hell was pretty lame. I didn't care for that one though. Oh no, the sequel to Smile is. I saw the first Smile. Smile 2 is supposed to be really creepy, Samara. It's a sequel to the horror movie Smile. Yeah, it's right up there with Barbarian and being really bizarre. Not Conan the Barbarian, but the horror movie Barbarian. You know. But I mean, VHS Beyond, for the most part, it's pretty good. Just in an anticlimactic. They could have like put a little more sizzle. Oh, you never heard of the first one? Although it's really creepy. Cause like the people die with like a big smile on their face. And I heard the second one's supposed to be even creepier. I don't really remember what's about. I know people die with a smile on their face, so it's really bizarre. I don't really remember what's about though. Truth or Dare, they had a big smile. Truth or Dare too. No, that Truth or Dare was something different. Truth or Dare was a PG-13 rated one. This smile was like different. This was R rated. The other was PG-13. They died with a smile on their face on Truth or Dare as well. And I never saw a movie Smiling too. Smiling's supposed to be creepy. But I mean, I go on for a few more minutes, and I gotta go back to my. I gotta go to my premiere video because I got premiere coming in like 5 minutes. But I can do this for right now. Because I mean, I was gonna do this afterwards, but I thought I'd do it now. You know, I don't know how well this one's gonna do. It's a snack pack, Taylor Farms. Oh, you know, oh, the Saw movies. There's supposed to be a new one coming out. I love the last Saw movie. I think the last Saw movie is the best sequel. Not Saw Spiral, but Saw 11. Was Saw 11 or Saw 10? I can't remember. You might not like the Saw movies some more. Oh, yeah, Hills Have Eyes. I've seen that. I saw that one. Okay, there's two of them. I saw the first two Wes Craven ones, the one in the 70s and then the one in the 80s that everyone hates, I guess, where the dog has a flashback in it, right? And I saw the remake at the Dollar Theater, and people were walking out saying, this movie's trash, this garbage is trash. Oh, I think I haven't watched the Saw movies. If you want, I could play the Doggy Dreamhouse sequence if you want to see it sometime on Plex. That I mean, you might get a kick out of it, maybe I don't know. Um, and yeah, and I saw the second Hills Have Eyes. On I've been buying a DVD for that one. I saw the remake at the Dollar Theater. So I got a live coming up. I mean, it's Taylor Farms turkey and cheese snack pack. I don't know if it's gonna do well. I hope it does well on the live premiere. Yeah, I'm premiering my own stuff, but I mean, I'll probably end it about a minute or two. See, 7:58. I'll probably when it has 7:59, I'll probably wrap it up. But I mean, I wanted to wrap up this video. I thought VHS Beyond they could have switched Stowaway with one of the first or second main story, Stork or the skydiving one towards the end, and then they could have put a little more bit of not as anticlimactic an ending as the alien encounter, you know. When they had that, they could have made that a little more spicier, right? And then it probably would improve the movie. But I give it a 7 out of 10. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, you come back? Okay, cool. So I want to thank everybody in the chat and being awesome and stuff and watching this review. Like I said, VHS Beyond is pretty good. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, hopefully it'll be drama free. I don't plan on doing any drama or anything like that. There's no drama in this one. Well, I'll talk about Bullhorn Betty. That was drama, I guess. So I hope you liked this live stream. I'm going to go for 34:34. I hope you liked this live stream, everybody. Till next time, please take care of my Legion. And we got another 30 minutes. I want to thank everybody who volunteered and who chatted. And like I said, VHS Beyond is worth watching, but maybe it might be a little disappointing, though. Just it and suck type of. Oh, no, I'm sorry. All right. Till next time, bye. Please take care of my Legion. Good night, everybody. Good night. Hey.